Welcome everybody to the Intro to Cryptocurrency course uh, presented to the CoinGamma Syndicate community. We are looking forward to informing you about this emerging space, getting you locked in, and preparing you to be participants, either as investors, workers, or builders. This is obviously aimed at folks that are new to cryptocurrency. If you are already an expert, you're still going to find a lot of value. It's always good to dig into the fundamentals. This space is rapidly changing. It changes so fast that sometimes it's always good to get back to the core basics, because the basics are what are going to drive a lot of your decision makings, especially when you look at how fast things change. Let's get into it. Again, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which makes it impossible to counterfeit or double spend. It is not issued by a central authority like the government. I have a dollar here, right? This is a US dollar. It says it's a Federal Reserve note. It's legal tender for all debts, public and private. It has a picture of George Washington on it, right? And so this is backed by a central authority. Bitcoin is not backed by a central authority, right? So one of the main things, let's break down this definition in its parts. It's a digital or virtual currency. It's like Venmo or Cash App, but without a go-between, right? So I can text message money to a friend or family member using Venmo, Cash App. If you live internationally, maybe use WeChat. If you live in Kenya, maybe use M-Pesa. There are so many of these tools out there. But there's an intermediary in between that. With the cryptocurrency, there's nobody in the middle. It's just you, the blockchain, and the other individual, right? Another part of this definition is cryptography. What the hell is that, right? Cryptography is a technical method to protect data information. It protects from hacking, right? It's a mathematically driven technology that basically encrypts information as it's sent between parties. And that is what makes the cryptocurrency trustworthy. It makes it valuable because the crypto or the cryptography part of it is what secures the transactions. Going back to the main point, we're saying that there's no central authority, there's no government, there's no middleman, right? So how can you trust this? How can I trust that I can spend this, I can invest in this, I can send it I can pay for something using it and know that it won't be hacked, it won't be manipulated. And cryptography is basically the fundamental technology that allows it to be secure. So again, it's impossible to counterfeit and double spend, right? Cryptography is what makes this possible, right? So why would I trust some digital currency, some cryptocurrency? Again, because it's backed by cryptography, somebody cannot copy it. Somebody cannot say that they have 10 Bitcoin or 10 Ethereum and then send 10 to one person, send 10 to another person. Meanwhile, they only had they had 10 total, but they spent 20. How do you make, so that's double spending. How do you make sure that doesn't happen? And cryptography, along with the blockchain, is what allows for you to trust that. And don't worry, we're going to get into those parts in a little bit. This is just an introduction. Again, so it's generally not issued by a central authority like a government, right? Unlike the dollar, the euro, there is not a government behind it. Actually, I have another piece of currency here. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So this right here is British pound, right? So we see here It is, I promise to pay the bearer on demand of sum of 10. There's 10 pounds. This has Queen Elizabeth on it, right? And so just, this is obviously issued by the Bank of England. It is accepted in the UK. That's what makes people trust it, because it says this. They trust Queen Elizabeth for some reason, and they trust it, and it's accepted widely within the borders of England, the UK, and probably in some of their former colonies, right? Because I like that. Bitcoin doesn't have a government. Bitcoin doesn't have a Queen Elizabeth. Bitcoin doesn't have a bank. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency actually allows everybody to be their own bank, right? We're going to get into that. Cryptocurrency allows everybody to be their own bank. And obviously being your own bank, with being your own bank, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. But we'll dig into that, and we'll help, we're going to figure out how to become experts on how to navigate the process of being your own bank.